Previously on One Life to Live.
If Bo finds this, Al, he'll go to prison for sure.
We missed our chances of leaving the island.
Oh, so you think the time will be shorter if you and Todd are at war? This just came for you?
My divorce papers.
What kind of woman would break up with you?
Hi, Mom.
If I do say so myself. But will it still be strong enough after it's sat around for 6 months? Why?
No one is ever gonna love you the way that I love you. So let me love you.
Sam. Hey, you surprised me.
Yeah, I can tell. Is something wrong?
No, I'm just really swamped here. Maybe we should come back later.
Ah. Well, I can wait. I'll just, renew these trial transcripts for an upcoming paper.
No. You know what? I mean, really busy. Maybe tomorrow.
Larry, you're upset. What's wrong?
Why don't you just take a hint? I want to be alone, all right? What do you mean you saw it all?
I followed you to the docks, and I saw you throw something in the water.
I still don't understand why you were following me.
I talked to Roxanne, and she mentioned that you were over there rummaging around in Al's room.
How's my son? What's wrong with that?
She said you were acting weird.
Oh, Roxanne said I was weird.
She mentioned you left with Al's gym bag.
Oh, that. Al's room is always a pigsty. And I knew that if I didn't clean it up, he certainly wouldn't. And while I was at it, I thought I'd throw a few things out.
Into the water?
Well,
I saw you throw a small can into the river. It looked like it might be lighter fluid, paint thinner, something like that.
All right, Bo. You obviously know. Yes, I'm the one that started the fire.
This woman, she sort of gave me the strength to come back home. I mean, but believe me, I have no intentions of telling anyone else about it.
Not even Carrie?
Look, Chris, this woman, just do me a favor, just forget I even mentioned her.
I can't believe you're here. I came as soon as I heard. Thought you hated me. I never. You can never do anything to make me hate you. You're my mother. Oh.
Sorry, Reverend. I didn't mean to hassle you. I know it's been rough. Look, whatever this woman did to get you through, it's cool with me. if you want to tell me about, you know, anything, that's cool too. I understand. It's none of my business. I'm just glad you're home. All right, man. I'll see you.
Okay. Christian, there's something else I need to tell you. I was with that woman.
I still can't believe Steve's gone. It was just so sudden. I just can't believe it.
How'd you find out?
Rachel told me.
Should have known.
But I should have been here for you, Mom. Believe me, I came the second I found out.
I didn't want to see anybody at first. You know, yesterday I was a total wreck. I just still can't believe Steve's not going to walk through that door again.
I loved him so much.
I know.
He was the only father that I ever knew.
I know.
He treated me just like I was his own daughter.
He was my life. I loved him more than I ever thought was possible. Now, all of a sudden, he's just gone.
Mom, you don't have to talk about this if you don't want to.
I'm discovering it helps.
Okay.
We wanted to take a second honeymoon. Remember how we always dreamed about going to Africa? Way before we could ever afford it?
I do remember that.
Oh, Care. So much more beautiful than we ever imagined. Just so wild and free. Brought out the best in both of us. I think we were happier than we ever were. More in love.
If that's possible.
We have these plans for the future. Big plans. Till...
Mom, I'm so glad you're okay.
I walked away from the accident without a scratch. Can you tell me how that's possible? At least it was quick. And Steve never knew what happened. 1 minute he was just sitting there, full of joy, laughing. Next, he wasn't.
That's the whole story.
Look, Antonio, you were in a really bad place after what happened with Dr. Davidson.
Which I shouldn't have taken out on you. I mean, you were just trying to help.
Come on, I'm tough.
Yeah,
I can handle it.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have gotten upset with you. I just couldn't live with what I did. I didn't know how to deal with it.
So this woman helped you figure it out?
Yeah, I mean, I was at rock bottom. I had turned in my badge, my gun. I figured I was never going to be a cop again, so what was I?
You're way more than just a cop.
Carrie had broken off our engagement.
She still loved you.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. I had nothing.
Look, Antonio, whatever happened when you were on the road, you know, you and Carrie were over. And you can't be so hard on yourself.
For what I did last night. I mean, what does that say about me, Chris?
That says you're human. It says you've been going through hell. Antonio, you did nothing wrong. And look, if being with this woman made you want to come home, then, hey, that's good enough for me.
You know, it just happened. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was like I needed to connect with somebody else. When I found out that Carrie still loved me. What have you done, Chris?
Nothing. You've done nothing. And look, as far as I'm concerned, Carrie doesn't need to know about this. Antonio, I get what you did. You gotta give yourself a break, man.
How? What about when I see Carrie?
You still love Carrie. You came back here to be with her, to be with us. In my opinion, this woman you met, she did you a lot of good.
You... What?
I set the fire at the Rappaport's house, and I know you need to arrest me, so I'm ready.
Okay. If...
No, not if. I did. I did.
All right. Then give me one good reason Why you would do something like that.
It wasn't rational. I was angry.
At who?
Jen. Jen, for breaking Al's heart, and because she knows how much he still loves her, and she continues to just lead him on.
So you thought you would just take a little can of Boulder's friend over to her place and set fire to her bedroom?
Well, I wasn't in my right mind, though I can see that now. I wasn't getting any sleep. I hadn't slept in 3 days. I was distraught over Al. And, you know, knowing that he was so stuck about Jen, and I was sick with worry. I mean, you have no idea.
So with Jen out of the picture, then...
No. Heavens, no. No, I just wanted to speak to her. I wanted to convince her to let Al down easily. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
No, maybe it does. Maybe it does. What happened after you got there?
Nobody was home. No, right, no one was there, so, I don't know what came over me. I wasn't myself.
I don't buy it.
Well, why ever not?
It's funny. Because now you sound like the devious woman that married my father so she could do in Max Holden.
Well, that was me, remember?
Yeah, but not anymore. What happened to the Gabrielle that has been living here with me for the past several months, who couldn't look me in the face without telling the truth? My roomie, who could not look me in the eye and tell a lie.
Well, she's right here. She's not lying to you now.
Yeah, but who are you right now? You the woman that's only out for herself, or the woman that I like and respect and care about? The woman that I want to be my friend?
I'm sorry, Bo. I'm more sorry than you will ever know, but I can't be the perfect woman you seem to want me to be.
No. Hey, we're not talking about perfect right now. We're talking about honesty. I thought that was very important to you.
Yes, it is, and that's why I'm telling you now.
Bull, you did not do this.
I did.
No, stop lying to me.
When are you going to arrest me and get this over with?
You can't protect him forever.
Who?
Al started the fire, didn't he?
My son would never do such a horrible thing.
Look, I know I'm right, whether you want to admit it or not.
Let's see. My busy schedule for today include berry picking in the AM alone, and nut gathering also alone, fishing in the afternoon. Ooh. But for how many? Do I fish for one and eat alone, which is no fun? Or do I fish for three and eat with Manning, which is hell? Except, Taya will be there.
Blair Manning's divorce papers. They were sent out, right? Yesterday. And they were sent by messenger. Right. Okay, thanks. It's good to know.
Sam, don't you understand English? I'm busy.
Blair.
No. Never mind, I've got a headache. Brenneman. What the hell are you doing, Sam?
Why didn't you call me? I spoke with Hank right after you met him, and he told me how angry you were to find out that RJ's your father. I'm so sorry I never told you the truth. I was angry. I was very angry. But I got past that. I realized you were just trying to protect me. But you have to know that the RJ you knew is not the man that I found in Landview. I don't know. Hank's been keeping me informed. Wow. Maybe if RJ'd met you sooner, he... Who knows? You know, we can't go back. It worked out. Yeah. And I sure learned my lesson 10 times over. You can't protect anyone from the world, no matter how hard you try. No, you can't. I'm sorry. I know that doesn't begin to make up for all the years you didn't have a father. I did have a father. I had Steve. Oh, he'd be so happy to hear you say that. And I did call you, you know, when I got back.
You didn't leave a message.
I know. I stayed in Africa, and I scattered Steve's ashes over there. Mom. And then the second I got back to Chicago, I called you. But your answering machine picked up, and that is not the kind of news you want to hear on an answering machine.
But you never called me back?
I did one better. I jumped in my car, and I started driving to Landview.
You were in Landview?
No, I never actually got there. It was the worst trip of my life. But the most amazing thing happened on the way.
No, I did it. I'm the one that set the fire.
No, you didn't. Your son did.
I know what needs to happen here, Bo. I understand what you need. You need to arrest someone. So I am admitting it, and now you can solve your case.
No, this isn't about clearing cases.
I know it's about justice. I know how much that means to you. I also know how much you couldn't possibly care for someone who breaks the law. So, if somebody has to take the fall for this, I am here and I'm ready to do it.
I'm not sending you to prison for something you didn't do.
Oh, don't you get this? I am not gonna send my son to prison, okay? Because he'd never make it. Besides, he didn't do it.
Gabrielle.
I've been there before, right? I did it, and I survived it, and I can do it again. I can, yes I can. And I'm going to make this very easy for you, because I'm going to admit to everything. But I will never, ever let you put my son behind bars.
The aspirin's where?
I asked you a question.
Where's the aspirin, Blair? In your desk?
No, Sam, in my purse. Get on my way.
Good. Here. Take these. Come on. Blair, I prepared those divorce papers.
Yeah, I know, Sam. Bully for you.
So why are you pretending to be swamped with work when clearly the reason for your headache, the reason you nearly bit my head off, the reason you're so angry and upset is that you were looking at those papers before I came in?
Maybe because I don't want to deal with it, all right, Sam? Is that a good enough answer for you? Huh? Are you satisfied with that one? What are you doing?
Nothing, you know, just kind of checking on this stuff.
Something wrong?
Come on, you know. Stranded on an island in the middle of nowhere. I gotta hunt and gather for my food. What could possibly be wrong?
You sound funny.
Well, just, turning back into a Neanderthal. The word's difficult. You go back to sleep, huh? I'll go get some berries.
You left Landview without seeing me? Oh, I shouldn't have been driving at all. It was a mess. Kept having these crying jabs. I almost pulled over a dozen times. I was nervous about seeing you.
Mom, I hate that you had to feel that way.
Well, I thought you might be really angry at me still and not open the door.
That would never happen, not in a million years.
I couldn't go to sleep. I kept having nightmares. Lashed out at perfect strangers. I practically bit the head off this poor man I met in the diner. He gave it right back, though. I deserved it.
For heaven's sake, will you just watch where you're going?
Look, here, let
me help. I don't want your help.
I just said I'm sorry.
Just shut up and get away from me.
It all worked out, though. He turned out to be a pretty nice guy. Very kind-hearted. Wanted me a lot of Steve that way.
Maybe it was a sign. Do you believe in that sort of thing?
I do now. If I hadn't met this man, well, he helped me a lot.
Al broke the law. Now, you're not doing him any favors by letting him get away with it.
I'm not going to admit anything to you about Al, except that they would kill him in prison. And I cannot lose him. He's all I've got.
He's headed down a bad road right now. And if you keep letting him do what he's doing, things could get worse.
Worse than he losing the best years of his life.
No, he's an adult. See, he has to learn the consequences of his actions.
I will not sit still and watch him endure the hell that I lived through in prison. I mean, I'd rather give my life to save him.
Yeah, well, you may not have that option.
You don't have any evidence.
Thanks to you. You can't keep protecting him like this.
I know. Bo, don't you see? Al is the only person on this entire earth who has always loved me. He has always been there for me. I have been a hideous role model for him. I deserted him. I spent the younger years of his life behind bars. Do you know how much my son has sacrificed for my sake?
I know some. I don't know everything about it.
From the day I came out of prison to the day that Asa walked back into our lives, Al worked 2 jobs just to keep us off the street because we lived in one room. And because nobody would hire his ex-con mother, not even to clean their filthy floors. Did he ever complain? No, not once. I don't know how he got through it without despising the very thought of me, but he didn't.
But I know you. And I know you did everything for Al that you could do because you're a good mother.
He was a better son. I was worried that he was going to fall behind in the schoolwork, but he studied very hard. I don't know when he found time to do it. And you know those earlier years when I was in prison and he was a little boy? He would come to visit me, and he hated it. The stench more than anything. So he would bring a fist full of wild flowers so that it would smell nice for me. And the other inmates would tease him mercilessly, but he never stopped. I didn't have the heart to tell him that they ripped them out of my hands as soon as I left the visiting room.
wildflowers, you know, they can be lethal in the wrong hands.
Then years later, he confessed to me how terrified he was each time he came to visit because he was afraid they wouldn't let him leave.
Well, it's overwhelming, that place. Even for me and for a kid, it's gotta be just traumatic.
So I'm obviously not gonna let his nightmare come true. And you may have to hate me for it, but I am not gonna do that to my son. Because if I were to let him spend even one day of his life there, I would never be able to forgive myself.
Gabrielle.
And you have been the best friend that I have ever had. And I don't want to lose that. But I'll do anything to protect my son. And if you can't accept that, then it's just too damn bad.
Never even got the man's name. Wow, that is mysterious. Very. The whole thing was. Okay, so basically this mystery man convinced you to go back to Chicago without seeing me? No. He just convinced me that what I was doing was just running away. Oh, that's so not like you. You always faced your problems head on. I know. Guess this was just a little more than I can handle. Plus, I didn't want to show up on your doorstep a total wreck after all this time. Mom, you never have to worry about that. We're family. I know. I needed to come back here and come to terms with my life. You know the funny thing? I'm just sitting down to write you a letter and knock on the door, and here you are. I missed you so much. I know, me too, honey. So, tell me, all about your life. You like your job? Oh, Mom, I love my job. And what about Hank? Are you, close with him and RJ? I know I kept you away from them all these years. We're getting to know each other. Good. You know, learning how to be a family. Good. I wish I could say it's been easy. So have you met anybody special? I feel weird talking about it with everything that's going on. Carrie. Would you quit? Nothing would make me happier. Have you? Okay, yes. But Mom, he's more than just special. I mean, he's incredible. He's so incredible. Wow. Honey, if he makes you this happy, I can't wait to meet him. What? Come on, what is it? It's just that he's going through a rough time right now. It's too much to go into. What? But I haven't seen him in a while. And well, where is he? Oh, the thing is, I broke up with him. It was stupid. Why? What happened? It doesn't matter. The point is, when he left, I realized how wrong I was. Honey, if this man is that special, you can't let him walk away. I know that. And I've realized that all that really matters is that we love each other. You know? And when I get back to Landview, I'm going to tell him that, face to face.
Carrie means everything in the world to me. I mean, everything. That hasn't changed.
I get that, Antonio. Believe me, I get that.
If I could go back, Chris, before I let my feelings about RJ get in the way, I would. I would do everything differently. Carrie, RJ, Ben Davidson.
Look, Antonio, you did everything you could. Okay? Looking back is very easy, but it's not going to change anything.
I should have listened to Bo.
It's over. Just forget about it and move on, man. The important thing here is that you and Carrie love each other.
Yeah, I can't live without her.
You know what? she feels the same way about you. She told me.
I can't believe I missed her.
Do you have any idea if anybody might know where she went?
Well, if RJ knows, he sure isn't talking.
All right, big surprise. Why don't you call her? You know, she's always telling her students that they can call her 24/7.
Oh,
Never
yeah.
turns off her cell phone.
No, don't I know it? I hate those things. We laughed about it on one of our first dates.
Well, lucky for you, she's not like you.
What, are you kidding? Right now? I love this thing.
Look, you just go, Sam.
Blair.
Please, please. Just leave.
Okay, all right, I'm out of here. But can I just say one thing first?
Oh, yeah. Like I could stop you?
I don't want you signing those papers alone, Blair. I told you that.
Yeah, I know.
Even the most amicable divorce is highly emotional. And you shouldn't be by yourself when you sign those papers.
Yeah, I heard you the first time,
And if
Sam.
you're not ready to do it today, that's fine. There's no big rush. We can do it together tomorrow or whenever. Just let me be there when you take that step.
Okay, fine. I will let you be there. I will call you when I'm ready to deal with it, okay? You got that? Good. Well, don't hold your breath because I've got really important things to do, more important things than to sign those stupid papers.
Maybe not.
In fact, I think I have something very important.
Blair, you can't keep running away from this. You can't simply pretend this isn't happening.
Just let me go, all right? I told you that I would call you, and I will. Just don't hold your breath.
Well, I guess there's nothing else to say.
Where are you going?
To gather my things and to leave.
No. I can't let you go like this.
All right, yeah, you have to arrest me. Of course, I don't need my things, but I just want you to know you do what you need to do for me, but I won't let you hurt my son.
You're incredible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm an incredible case, aren't I? Yeah, I'm just a poster girl for bad behavior. Lying, scheming, manipulating.
No.
I've heard
That's
it.
not what I meant. And you're incredible. You're an incredible mother. Incredibly loving mother and an incredibly loving person.
I bring a lot of myself to Antonio in almost every performance. I invest a lot of time and energy into my character. Antonio is his own little entity. He's extremely passionate. Pasión, caliente, amor. But he's a little more controlled with his passion than me. I have fun with Antonio. I hope the audience does too.
I feel kind of warm, it's kind of like a fever. But no, it's not like a bad, it's like comfy warm. Is there something the matter with me? Really, I'm serious. I think I'm freaking out a little.
You've never felt like this before.
Like, what? What's the matter with me?
You're happy, Don.
Manny? Yo, Todd, you with us?
Yeah.
I was just saying hello.
Hello?
You were miles away.
Well, I'm here
This morning.
right now.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for that little surprise visit I pulled on you and Taya. That business with the shirt, really juvenile. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I know Taya's totally hung up on you. Loved you a lot of years, I guess? I just don't want to mess things up for her, that's all.
Yeah, don't worry. You're not going to be the one to mess things up.
What do you mean I'm not? Somebody else is? What, you?
Not if I can help it.
What'll it be?
I don't know. I'll have a scotch. Make it a double, please.
Excuse me, is somebody sitting here? Pardon me, but is somebody sitting here or not?
No, go ahead. No one.
Gee, thanks.
No one at all.
Excuse me? Is somebody sitting here?
No, this can't be happening. I was going to get my things and leave for you. You're now kissing me.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Hello?
Carrie?
I thought my love could change.
It should have worked. I wanted it too.
Why is everybody interested in what Gabby was doing here? You, Bo Buchanan.
What have we done?
Keep up with all your favorite soaps. Log on to SoapNet.com to chat with the stars, check out our message boards, and to find your SoapNet schedule. SoapNet. Soap watching made easy.